Some games entertain you, some impress you, but some change you. They challenge your morals. They force you to question your decisions. They make you sit in silence after the credits roll. These aren't just great stories. These are experiences that reshape how you think about games, and sometimes even yourself. Today, we're counting down 13 story games that change you as a player. Let's begin. At number 13 is A Plague Tale Requiem, a haunting continuation of Amicia and Hugo's journey through a collapsing world. This isn't just a stealth adventure, it's an emotional descent into desperation, sacrifice, and inevitability. The bond between the siblings drives every moment, forcing you to confront how far you would go to protect someone you love. The game constantly challenges your sense of hope, presenting beauty and horror side by side. By the end, you don't feel victorious, you feel changed, burdened by the weight of choices and consequences that linger long after the screen fades to black.
Under the wide and starry sky, dig the grave and let me lie.
Amicia, come!
Hugo, I'm right behind you!
Glad did I live, and gladly die, and I laid me down with a will.
Impossible.
This be the verse you grave for me.
Come on, you've seen worse than this.
Here he lies, where he longed to be. Home.
At number 12 is Disco Elysium, a role-playing experience that strips away combat and replaces it with psychology, politics, and identity. You play as a broken detective piecing together not just a murder case, but fragments of your own shattered personality. Every dialogue choice defines who you become: idealist, cynic, revolutionary, or failure. The writing is dense, philosophical, and unafraid to explore uncomfortable truths. It forces introspection rather than power fantasy. By the end, you realize the real battle wasn't against crime, but against yourself, your beliefs, and the stories you tell to survive.
In the great city, at the end of the world, there's a dead body behind the hostile cafeteria, and a strike that's about to become a war. Precinct 57 sent their finest. Precinct 41 sent...
At number 11 is The Last of Us Part 2, a narrative that challenges the very concept of hero and villain. It confronts you with the consequences of revenge and forces you to inhabit perspectives you may initially reject. The game deliberately makes you uncomfortable, dismantling black and white morality and replacing it with painful nuance. Its emotional intensity, grounded performances, and brutal realism redefine interactive storytelling. By walking in opposing shoes, you're pushed to question your own biases. Few games so boldly force empathy through design, leaving players divided, reflective, and undeniably transformed.
Good job, kiddo.
Holy shit, Joel.
Surprise.
Hey!
Abs, you gotta see this.
Dad? Careful.
See? I've got my little girl to keep me safe.
Come on, baby girl. I got you.
Is that...
Happy. I want what you want.
At number 10 is Red Dead Redemption 2, an epic about loyalty, decay, and the end of an era. Through Arthur Morgan's slow moral awakening, the game invites you to reconsider what redemption truly means. Its deliberate pacing encourages immersion rather than spectacle, asking you to live in its world instead of conquering it. Small interactions carry emotional weight, and character arcs unfold with painful authenticity. By the conclusion, you don't just remember the action, you remember the quiet conversations, the regrets, and the sense of inevitability. It reshapes how you value character-driven storytelling in open worlds.
One more big score, we got enough money to leave. What do you think?
Nothing means more to me than this game. I would kill for it, I would happily die for it. I wish things were different. But it weren't us who changed.
Trust me, Arthur. Just one more.
There's always a goddamn tree.
I don't want to kill all these folk, Dutch. Just you.
At number 9 is Nier Automata, a game that uses multiple endings to explore existentialism, consciousness, and the meaning of purpose. Beneath its stylish combat lies a deeply philosophical core questioning what it means to be human. Each playthrough peels back another layer, challenging your assumptions about identity and agency. The narrative structure itself becomes part of the message, forcing you to persist beyond the first ending to understand the truth. By the final sequence, it asks you to make a real sacrifice, transforming the player from observer into participant in something profoundly human.
Remember your pain. The pain of having your homeland stolen. We will never give up our struggle. We will take back our world from the scourge of the machine.
At number 8 is Spec Ops: The Line, a military shooter that weaponizes genre expectations. What begins as a standard combat scenario slowly unravels into psychological horror. The game deliberately implicates you in acts of escalating violence, refusing to provide clean moral escape routes. It questions obedience, heroism, and the glorification of war common in the genre. By stripping away the illusion of righteousness, it leaves players unsettled and introspective. It doesn't reward you for finishing, it confronts you for participating, permanently altering how you view military narratives and games. At number 7 is Death Stranding, a divisive yet visionary experience centered on connection in a fractured world. Its unconventional gameplay, delivering cargo across harsh landscapes, becomes a metaphor for rebuilding broken bonds. Isolation is constant, yet subtle online interactions remind you that others are struggling alongside you. The narrative explores grief, extinction, and unity with philosophical ambition. It demands patience, reflection, and emotional openness. By the end, what once felt lonely transforms into something communal, redefining how gameplay mechanics can embody thematic storytelling.
It ain't as simple as it seems. They'll try and stop you every step of the way. But you gotta keep moving. No matter what. They've torn us apart. Fractured our society.
At number 6 is BioShock Infinite, a narrative-driven shooter that blends political allegory with multiverse theory. As Booker DeWitt navigates the floating city of Columbia, the story slowly dismantles your perception of reality and identity. Themes of choice, destiny, and cyclical violence dominate the experience. The relationship between Booker and Elizabeth anchor the emotional core, evolving as truths are revealed. Its final act reframes everything that came before it, forcing you to reconsider your understanding of agency and consequence in interactive media.
Sure. Happy gatherings round the fireside long ago. And you think of tearful partings when they left you here below. Will the circle be unbroken by and by?
At number 5 is Mass Effect 2, a masterclass in character-driven storytelling. Rather than focusing solely on a grand cosmic threat, it invests deeply in its crew, making every loyalty mission personal and impactful. The game builds relationships through meaningful dialogue and difficult decisions. The final mission is not about firepower, it's about preparation, trust, and consequence. Losing a character isn't scripted, it's the result of your leadership. That responsibility reshapes how you approach narrative RPGs, proving that attachment and consequence can define player experience.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. One very specific man might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
Shepard!
The Reapers are still out there. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
At number 4 is God of War Ragnarok, a powerful exploration of fatherhood, fate, and breaking destructive cycles. Kratos is no longer driven by blind rage, but fear of repeating his past mistakes. The relationship with Atreus forms the emotional backbone, grounding mythological spectacle in intimate character growth. The story challenges destiny itself, questioning whether prophecy defines identity. Through quiet conversations and explosive confrontations, it transforms a once one-dimensional anti-hero into a layered, vulnerable figure, elevating narrative maturity in blockbuster gaming.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anymore. I just want answers.
And if those answers...
At number 3 is Silent Hill 2, a psychological horror masterpiece that dives into guilt, repression, and self-punishment. The fog-covered town becomes a manifestation of the protagonist's subconscious. Every monster design symbolizes inner torment rather than external threat. The narrative unfolds ambiguously, encouraging interpretation rather than providing answers. Its emotional climax is devastating because it feels deeply personal. Long before narrative analysis became mainstream in gaming, this title proved that horror could explore trauma and human fragility with unsettling depth.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then why am I looking for her?
You loved her, didn't you?
At number 2 is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, an RPG that elevates choice-driven storytelling to extraordinary heights. Even side quests carry moral complexity, rarely offering simple good or evil outcomes. Geralt's journey to find Ciri is layered with political tension, personal history, and emotional stakes. The world feels reactive, shaped by your decisions in subtle yet meaningful ways. Rather than rewarding power, it emphasizes consequence. By the end, you understand that being a monster slayer doesn't mean the world becomes less morally gray.
Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Means war's coming. War changes everything. By order of the Hierarch, whosoever conceals a mage in their home shall burn alongside him or her.
Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
We are at war, and she's in danger. You will find her and bring her to me.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
And at number 1 is The Last of Us, a landmark in interactive storytelling. At its core, it's a simple journey across a ruined America, but emotionally, it's about love, loss, and moral compromise. The bond between Joel and Ellie evolves naturally, making every quiet moment as impactful as major set pieces. The ending forces you to confront an uncomfortable question about selfish love versus greater good. It doesn't provide easy answers. Instead, it leaves you debating ethics long after the credits roll, permanently altering expectations for narrative games.
The girl. Is she alive?
What girl? I don't know no girl. She's alive. Where? In the town. In the town.
Here's how this thing's gonna play out.
Now I want to know, which game changed you the most? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. And click here for 13 open world games that let you do anything. See you in the next video.